Training has become almost one of the most important initiatives in this organization. And I'll just give you an example as to why, because we have an ERP system, enterprise resource planning system here that basically drives our business. It tells us how much we need to order in parts. It's how we schedule our production floor. It really is the call it the heart or the brain of manufacturing and supply chain. And people that understood that system gradually left. And there was no reinvestment in training. New people were brought in. They weren't trained as to what this ERP system does, how to do it, what policies and standard operating procedures needed to be followed to make sure that the integrity of the system was there. Well, that didn't happen. The investment didn't take place. We'll call the intellectual property gradually walked out that door and didn't come back. And then what you were left with was a lot of good young people, but they didn't understand the system, and there was no one here to show them how it worked. So they tried to figure it out on their own without formal training, and it was a disaster. We had data integrity problems. We had information that was corrupt. We made bad decisions because we had bad information, and that, along with what was happening globally, was I would say it wasn't catastrophic, but it was really damaging to this business. Again, thank God we had a good, strong balance sheet. So we changed a number of people. We brought new people on, and then we said, listen, we've got to reinvest in training, and we spent about $150,000 a year and a half ago on bringing everyone up to speed as far as what our ERP system is capable of, how to make it work, how it should be worked. We developed SOPs, standard operating procedures. We made sure people are following them. So we tried to instill that discipline that you need if you're going to operate at this level.